was the studio session saying
It's
yesterday
me
then?
and his room. So, bro, like, yeah, nah, sorry, I had to reschedule for today because literally I was just working on this tune, but it didn't the session didn't even go well. That's how real it is, bro. Like I didn't even execute the tunes the way I needed to. So that extra hour that man booked, obviously it's never a waste of time, but it just didn't even go to plan, man. It just didn't go to plan. So I'm gonna have to do another session on that, man.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes that's how it goes, and they say
Yeah, nah.
in some situations it's those hard days that you just go.
Yeah.
That's where you get the progress, isn't it?
It's about showing up. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
showing up. Like, you know what I mean? As you can see, I'm not sulking about the session not going well. But it's just I just didn't execute it right that day, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have them days, and then sometimes you got days where it's just like it's
Yeah,
just
everything's lit.
it's gotten too perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly how you envisioned it. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah, no, definitely. I'm into boxing as well, and
Oh yeah.
Mike Tyson's trainer, Customer, you said a professional is someone who does something, even those days where they don't feel like doing it, they just do it in it. So
Mm,
I think that's an
fully,
example.
fully.
Sometimes you don't feel like going studio, but you go through and you just do it in it. And it's those days,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you said, that just builds the layers in it for the career, I think.
Yeah, but it's not as if like man was on the wrong vibe at all.
Yeah.
I was in the right vibe. Like I was like happy, positive, and everything like that. But man just wasn't executing it. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because
Yeah.
sometimes you know what it is. Like you will record a song on your voice note, yeah, and it might sound lit on your voice notes.
Yeah.
But when you record it and try and lay it down in the studio, it don't sound as good. And
Mm,
that's
mm, mm, mm.
sometimes, especially when you're writing things from your bedroom or something like that, it might be the case, isn't it? Or you just need to find a different way or a different method of executing the tune, and then it's like it sounds more how you would kind of like want it. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It could even be something as simple as location. You might need to be flipping outside somewhere in like a. I've heard of people recording songs in whips and all of that. To
In whips.
yeah. Novelist actually spoke to him and he said he recorded a whole project in his whip film.
In his whip.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's mad still.
Yeah, no, it is. I was
That's
shocked as
mad.
well.
That's mad. I can't lie, I ain't really been hearing people recording things in a whip. Um, but yeah, that's mad. I can't lie. That's mad still. That's mad.
Yeah, but now on the topic of music, I even saw a feature of yours dropped, I think yesterday as well. I think with a man Lake.
Yeah, yeah, Amon Lake. I done a remix to his song called For the Birds. That's out now. And yeah, man, like, you know, I have a good relationship with him and also his manager, Big Up Aziz, who was like, yeah, he
Oh
kind
yeah,
of,
yeah. No, I know him actually. I think he's a photographer as well.
yeah, he's more than that. Like, you know,
Yeah,
he's just an overall creative, like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? He even directed one of my videos in the past as well.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
yeah, no, he's on some real visionary shit. But yeah, no, we done that. And like, yeah, no, that wouldn't be the last song you will hear us on. Like, hopefully we'll get other things in. But yeah, no, just done a quick remix. Hope people enjoy that. Have you got a chance to lock in on that?
Yeah, no, I checked it. I thought it was dope. I thought especially I like the video as well
Yeah,
and how like the
sick
message was
concept.
was translated through the characters. Like for me, the
Yeah.
video, if the video is good, that always just ups the song in general.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you. It does do a lot. It does do a lot. It does do a lot still.
Yeah, and
Um,
obviously on the topic of videos, you had Evil Eye where you went flipping
yeah,
Sean
that's the.
Connery, James Bond.
You know, I was at a I'm just coming from a barbecue, and one of my G's, like, I ain't even seen in a while, was like, "Yo, I saw your thing, man. You're moving like Black Panther." I was like, yeah, nah. Even I really like wanted to make sure like the visual for that was like on point,
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean, because like for me, like it's a powerful song. So like, you know, I just wanted a sick visual to match that. And the director Reese had the right vision for that. Like, you know what I mean? He knows exactly what I like. And I feel like he achieved that. Him and the whole damn grade A production team. So yeah, man.
No, for sure. And I think as
But
well,
yeah,
being of West African heritage as well, Sierra Leone, like we have that.
wait. Did you get the A2 line?
Come
Did you
on,
get that one?
come on. But I was gonna say like that's a common. We all know like all our moms, aunties, grandmas have said like what should you tell the news to or what should
Yeah,
you share
definitely.
something with. So yeah, now for the people who don't
That's
know,
what I
like kind of tell them what your own concept is for the song.
of evil. I feel
Yeah,
for me, like I've been like I even done a few videos on my Instagram about it, and I even gave my own explanation. It's literally people who don't necessarily want you to win. Like they could hear happy news for you, yeah, but they think about themselves and they think to themselves like, why is that happening for you and not for me? Like
yeah,
they're like borderline friends. They're not really your friends, but they act as if they're your friends, isn't it? Their way or their method of thinking, it reveals that they're not actually your friend because they're for you. You know what I mean? And even if they're not that close, you got that may have evil eye like towards you. They feel like you don't deserve that. Like they might see man shining and be like, nah, like Johnno's a dickhead, or he don't deserve that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so they might feel like I want to rob him or I wanna try and trouble him. You know what I mean? Like I'll knock him off his position. Like, you know, them ones there. It's because it's that hate. It's that hate. It's real self-hate. Like that's what evil eye is. It's actually self-hate because they're not happy with themselves. You know what I mean? And the position they're in. So they
yeah,
hate on you because good things are happening for you and transpiring for you. So that's what it is. It's a real sickness, bro. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying,
No,
Denzel? Like,
no.
you know what I mean? And it's more dangerous. It's more dangerous for the people that you think that you're friends.
Yeah,
That's your friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a real deep rooted thing. But I feel like because the chorus that I made was so heavy, I made like the verses more light, a bit of a bop. Because I
yeah,
still wanted it to be a bit of a bop, you know what I'm saying? But still like, you know, something of substance. You feel me? That something people could relate to.
yeah.
You know what I'm
No.
saying?
And it's mad. Even I don't know if you see Biggs. He tweets like a lot about those kind of topics, and he kind of
Yeah.
tweeted something yesterday saying like, when you tell someone good news who you thought was a friend,
They're
and
not
like,
always
yeah,
happy.
you, you,
They're
you
not
see
always happy
you
for
see
you. I
that
saw
you
that.
see the hate in their face.
I saw that. I saw that. I saw that. I saw that. Trust me, I saw that. I feel it's just a season. It's that season because you know what's so funny? Even I saw what's her name? I forgot her name, but her name is something Bella. She made a song called Evil Eye as well,
Okay.
which it was just like, yo, like raw, like it's a coincidence that everyone's just like, you know, feeling that sort of vibe right now, like you know what I mean.
You know what
So
I think it is as well. Obviously, through COVID, everyone had to take a kind of back step in it.
back,
So it's,
yeah, a real
so it's like
backstep.
so it's like people are coming out at different levels and different steps in it. So certain people, me, if I see someone and they're ahead in it, I'm like, you know what, I'll get there eventually, clap him on in it. But
Yeah,
certain people, they'll see that in it and like, as you say, become envious, and that would just
or feel threatened by it. You know
exactly,
what I mean? I feel threatened by it. Like for me, especially even for my friends, I'm okay knowing that my friend um is doing better than me
yeah,
because that's his calling. Like I can't fight what God has destined for bro, and I'm gonna be happy for him. Like that's like you know because it's like that's what like a real friend is there for. That's your position. You need to be happy for them, not always trying to be in competition of like your friends or whoever. Like you know what I mean, or all this watchy business. You know
No,
what I'm
for sure,
saying?
for sure.
So like, yeah, man. Like
No, so,
you
yeah,
should just feel motivated by it.
yeah, no, 100. Kind of on that topic, obviously, you kind
Hmm
of rep the SE15 and
I
all of
don't
that. So,
kinda, I don't
no,
kinda. I
you
say
do,
it with
you do,
chest.
you do. You say it, Chess. You say so.
Yeah, I say it with chest.
what is the significance of that area to you?
It's literally where I grew up. It's like where I got my style from, like how the way I dress, the way I make music, my like my personality. It all stems from this place, you know, that we call Peckham. Like, you know what I mean? The experiences that I've gone through, it's made me a man.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? The people I've met, the good people, the wise people, the real people, the crooks, the snakes.
yeah. I feel that that's the thing with Peckham. It's got like, especially now, it's got like the two sides in it. So it's got the gentrified upmarket side, but then it's got the ends in it. So it's like,
No matter how much new things they build and whatnot, it's still there, man.
yeah, no,
Like,
for
it's
sure, for
still
sure.
there. If you know, you know. But like, yeah, it's still there. But they have switched it up a lot, which kind of like takes away the feeling for Beckham. So I'm in the middle with when it comes to gentrification. Like, I feel like it's a good thing, but at the same time, it's just like you're just changing all like
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be
the
done
things that,
it's got to be done the right way, innit? You can't be
yeah.
kicking
But
out
what is
people out
the
the
right
area.
way though? What is the right way?
I feel like you have like you shouldn't kick the residents out. You should like slowly develop the area, innit? I feel like the issue is the
Yeah,
gentrification is tried to be done so fast that they just kick out the residents and
yeah,
put in new people. But really, if you're really looking to develop the community,
yeah,
you got to put in obviously your things like youth clubs, your things like, even if it is like a coffee shop, let's have something more like a prep rather than something more affordable in it. It's got to be a slower process, I feel, but
yeah.
it's a
Okay.
debate still.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. I
And
feel you. I
I
feel.
got my go on.
I just feel they don't need to change everything. Like there's certain things I get. Like, you know, they might want to put this there. Like I've seen right now, they put a Tesco right next to the KFC. Like it's just like, yo, like it's different. Like it's real
Yeah, no,
different. Like
that
things like you see, things like the Peckham levels. Like, you know, for me, I like that there.
yeah.
I like that there. I like
Yeah.
that there. For me, I see
We've done quite a few events there, so we definitely
I
like,
see a point in that. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? It's we need like a creative space like that.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Or like little bars there. It's nice, isn't it? But when things are just all, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like when the Starbucks box through, yeah, that's when you know
Yeah,
it's
like it's
getting
just a
left.
whole different place.
Yeah,
It's gotten left completely.
and it's mad
Completely, man.
because like when I used to go there, because I have family there, obviously, like you're always seeing family there. Like
Mm,
I call it Little Sierra Leone, innit? Because you're like, when you're in that area, you're always gonna see an auntie, you're always gonna see an uncle.
always, always. Always, and let's not forget, like most of us Sierra Leoneans, like, you know, are from South London. You know, they're all based in South London. A lot of them.
Now it's funny because I recently met a North London one, and he was saying like it's kind of peak for him because like he's like one of the only few that's in like Tottenham, whereas the
Yeah.
majority, yeah, we're definitely South London,
Mm,
Southeast principally, but yeah.
yeah. No, I
But
feel
yeah,
you.
no,
I
I
feel
kind of
you.
wanted to get back into the music. Obviously, I actually the first time I saw you guys perform was at a Guap event actually, and that was with
Oh, is
AQ.
it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I kind of wanted to
Ah, okay.
know how
Yeah,
that
yeah.
the collective kind of came together and like your origins and like music and just building in a way.
Well, that all pretty much like we all went to school together, innit?
Yeah,
We all went to school together. Big up Stack, St. Thomas the Apostle, and yeah, like Floss and Jonesy, they were doing music before me, innit?
yeah,
They were actually a duo. and I was just pretty much like the boy that's just like, you know, supporting.
Yeah.
I would like, you know, from time to time bring like, you know, I'll put forward like some beats that I think they should rap on and things like that, right? Like I just love musical, like all around, innit? And then eventually there came a time where like, you know, I just ended up picking up rapping and after that, when I started picking up rapping, like, you know, them two just started giving me like, you know, the motivation and the encouragement to like keep going on, because they saw something in me, innit? Like, you know what I mean? And then from there, like I just kind of like ran with it. And it only made sense. It was only a matter of time when we all just started making music together, innit?
Yeah.
So it just happened organically. And obviously before even the like, I won't say before, like round about the time obviously everyone's making music, we obviously kind of came up with a name with AQ in it, like, you get me? So like, yeah, it just
So
made sense. And then
what's the meaning
we
behind
made
the
a
name?
tape. Obviously the long name for it is Alkai,
Okay.
ALQAE, Alkai, which was like basically what everybody had their own definition, but my definition was like pretty much like, you know, to like dominate, like whatever you're in is to dominate your career path and be the best at that, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I ended up kind of like carrying on to my name as well, like JONNOAQ,
Yeah.
which I don't think I'm gonna ever let go of that, because it's like, you know, it's that, and also the brotherhood in it, like, you know what I mean? It just fit us in it, like, you know what I mean? It was a motivational meaning to me anyway. So yeah.
So what is the status of the crew? Because obviously you see them more solo stuff now. So is it?
Yeah. No, I've been doing that for a while now. Like, you know what I mean? To be honest, like, yeah, like everyone's just like, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, everyone's literally on their solo thing. Like everyone's on their solo thing, and like we're still bros and everything like that. We still chill together and everything like that. But it's just that in terms of making music, I feel everybody wants to work on their own foundation before like linking up again. Like me and Jonesy, we've made a couple tracks and different things like that, but yeah, whenever they come out is whenever they come out. It's not really a forcing thing. And that's why a lot of the time when people will say, oh yeah, what happened to the group, how kind of, I'll be like, it's more of a collective, isn't it? Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Don't
I
expect us
get
to
that.
make
I get that concept because even
yeah.
obviously our collective in it, it's art collection. This is the AC podcast, and it's a thing where when you're
Mhm.
brothers in it, we don't always have to work. Sometimes we can go
Yeah.
months where we're just chilling in it, and well, we will link up again. But for now, yeah,
1000%.
yeah, and I
One
feel like
thousand percent.
those are the like collectives that last in it because sometimes when you try to force things, that's when you
Yeah.
start bumping heads.
And plus, I can't lie. That's why, say for example, I rate someone like the Migos or something, because it's not easy to be able to be on the same page as everyone, innit?
Yeah.
Like you might want to do this, and
But
man
even
might
them,
want to.
they all did their solo projects, so they needed
Yeah.
space as well.
Definitely. But it's not easy to all get that together. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Schedules, creative decisions, and stuff like that. Like you get differences. Like there's bare differences. It's not easy to always be on the same page. Like, you know what I mean?
no,
Like, I
definitely.
don't think I could ever be in a group. Like I would love to be, because I love the bigger picture, but I don't ever feel like I could be stuck in a group. I would have to do my own thing as well.
No, I get you. I get you. I feel like yeah, as you
Yeah.
said, if it's more of a collective, then it's something like yeah, when we come together, we come
It's
together.
bigger.
But
Yeah.
there's
Defo.
a bit
But
of
yeah,
pause.
right now we're just all doing solo
So yeah, no,
solo thing.
on that topic, what obviously we're in 2021, things are starting to
Yeah.
open back up. Like, what are your aims for the year in terms of like music? Would you say?
Right now this year I'm just bringing out singles, man. I'm just bringing out singles. I'm bringing out strong singles, and I've I've got content, different sort of content away from the music, but it just gives you a more insight to my brand and who I am in general, like, you know what I mean, as a person, as Jono. And yeah, just to let you understand me, but it's different creative ways. I don't want to say just yet. When
Yeah.
it comes out, it comes out. But predominantly, it's mostly singles. I'm obviously currently working on a project, but I'm in no rush to like bringing it out just for the sake of it. Like I feel like I just want to show the growth
Yeah.
with where I'm at musically right now, and then yeah, later when I feel like it's the right time, then I would release another project. But I'm in no rush. I'm not in that whole in rush of like, yeah, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got nah. Like when it's ready, it's ready, and when I feel it's the right time, it's the right time. You feel me? Because I
Okay.
don't want to just be putting out projects or putting out music just to be like in the mix.
Yeah, and everything
That's
is about
just that's
timing as well.
yeah, that's just not what I'm on. Yeah.
Okay,
You feel
so
me?
what
Yeah.
about in terms of artistically, what would you say? Because I don't know, in terms of the UK scene, I think everyone's got their lane. So what would you say is kind of your lane that you're either going for or that you think you're currently
What
on at the moment?
I'm gonna pose the question to you. What does it look like to you? What does it look like to you? For
Well,
just through what
I
you've seen so far, what does it look for you? Obviously to you, and I'll tell
yeah,
you, yeah.
I'll say obviously when you think about a rapper from
Mm.
Peckham, you think of a certain stereotype.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're kind of going against the grain, I'd say, if I think about it. And
Mm.
kind of, I'd say, yeah, no, going for like the more artistic kind of, like, obviously, I compare it to like how when Kanye came out, everyone was on gangster rap in it, but he kind of
Yeah.
shifted things and took it left. So I'll say, not to compare, but in that way, in it. Not
Yeah.
that obviously Peckham's got the gang stigma in it, and
Yeah.
obviously like you're just trying to you're more on an artistic thing musically anyway. That's how I see it.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you. With me, like I can't like I wouldn't like just box anything because it's like I I wouldn't I wouldn't want like anybody that's listening to me to just feel like I expect this from Jono and
Yeah,
like you're just gonna get this like you know what I mean. 'Cause I really like my music to reflect my life in it
yeah,
of like you know how I am and my personality, and I try to do it as clear as possible in it. So like yeah, like to be honest, obviously the artistic side always definitely expect that, but I feel to be honest, my music in general to just wrap it up in a nutshell for anyone that doesn't know me or like wants to listen to me, like the soundtracks that I provide is like motivational soundtracks and
yeah,
also music that like for me that like boosts your confidence, like you know what I mean.
yeah,
Like that's the type of music I'm making and just going towards, whether it being a slow tempo or whether it being a fast tempo, like you know what I mean. But like that's predominantly like what I cover. Obviously, I'll still make different soundtracks. Sometimes it might be like you know, it might be for the ladies and stuff like that.
come on, come on, come on, come
I'm
on.
very much versatile, but that's
Yeah,
because that's how my personality is. I can't just make one sort of music in it, like you
yeah,
know what I mean. Like, but yeah, just aiming for that the balance of something with substance, but at the same time music that we could ride to, like, you know, whether it's like, you know, at a party or driving or anything like that. Like, yeah, man, like I'm just constantly just trying to improve, like, you know what I mean, and just make better music and music that people relate to. Like, you
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
You
No,
get me?
no, that's dope. Okay,
Yeah.
let's veer on to what about business wise in terms of the future? Like, are you looking to go mainstream or are you wanting to stay more independent, would you say?
things are in the works. Like, you know,
Wait,
certain things are in the works.
sorry, say that again. Sorry, the signal just cut out, my bad.
Oh, could you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I said I can't really tell the future, yeah, but obviously certain things are in the works, innit?
Oh,
Like, you get me? Certain things are in the works. And yeah, man, we'll see how things kind of like turn out, innit? Like, you know what I mean?
It sounds promising from what you're saying, though.
But yeah, nah, just know, like, yeah, nah, like, in terms of like my position, like, you know, I definitely personally like aiming to, like, you know, I want to be the person that everyone's listening to. I'm sure every rapper does, like, you know what I mean? But like, I want to earn it. I want to put the work in and just show the levels, like, within the music, like, you know what I mean? And I'm quite competitive.
Yeah.
I'm quite competitive. So I just, yeah, man, I just feel I got a fresh sound. I got a different sort of energy to what a lot of people are providing in the UK scene right now. And like, yeah, man, I just want to just keep pushing my sound, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it's different in terms of musically and just the way I approach things, the way I flow. I feel it's like different, innit? Like, you know what I mean?
No, I do.
So that's what it is, man. I just want to push that towards the forefront in the mainstream of the UK scene. But obviously, I'm aiming for global domination. So
no, come on. We gotta go Africa. We gotta go America.
Hey, yeah. Listen. Whenever I go, I'm going to Sierra Leone in December, by the way.
Fam, I'll be there. So we definitely got to link up.
Are you gonna be there?
I was there this December and a couple of years back, fam. That's my second home, fam.
I was last there in 2018. But
no,
anyway,
I was there
anytime I'm
2018 still.
Yeah. No, we gotta link up. We definitely gotta link up. But anytime I go, like, they're like, nah, you gotta feature with a Sierra Leone artist, everything like that.
Nah,
Like,
there's some vibes coming from there, you know.
Nah, there is. Put me on, bro. Put me on.
I'll send you some artists.
Bring them to my attention, man.
No,
yeah. For real, man. For real.
So
that's where I'm at with it.
Kind of wrapping up, like, obviously this is future wise, but what do you hope from a debut album, or like when you project that you'll kind of come to that place in your career?
To drop a debut album.
Yeah.
To be honest, I actually know what my debut album is gonna be about. I even have the name for it and everything, but I feel it's just time, and I need to mature more. And I feel like I'm still making more connections, like, you know, with different people, and I feel like I'm getting into it because I dropped my debut project, which was an EP, 7 tracks, last year, 2020 in January. I feel I'm getting into the swing of things of how to make a project.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, before this, I started rapping since 2014. I was just building since then. Like, you know what I mean? Knowing how to create good songs. And now it's just knowing about sequencing, like, you know, knowing what sort of vibes.
That's very important. People messed it up a lot. That's very important with the album.
So I feel like all what I'm going through right now is training. So I need to go through a bit more training before I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna release an album, the debut album. You know what I mean? But just know, whenever I roll something like a project out, it's always gonna come with something.
Yeah.
It's not just gonna be a project. Like, it's gonna come with different things. Like, you know what I mean? Like visuals with it. Like, you know, to complement it. Because for me, I don't like just rolling out a project. Like my project that I dropped last year, my debut project. It came with a documentary.
No, I remember I covered it on the website still.
You feel me? Yeah, like, You get me? So it's just like I want people to get into the mind frame of how I think. You feel
Yeah.
me?
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
dope. That's
yeah,
dope.
yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. But yeah, no,
No, 100%.
kind of wrapping up. What I'd like to do at the end of the podcast is just like
Hmm.
talk about like one thing that you either watched or read or listened to that you think people out there should go check in it. Whether it's music, a show. I mean, I'm into. I don't know if you watched Lupin earlier this year, but
I've watched Lupin. I heard season 2's out.
yeah, season 2 came out Friday, so that's definitely I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna watch
nah,
that after this, to be
I,
honest.
I need to watch. I need to watch that. I need to watch that. I'm currently watching The Wire, innit? I'm
Oh
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
last
no,
season right now. Season 5, and yeah, man, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I'm probably gonna get a lot of stick for this, but I don't feel like it's the best thing ever though. I feel
yeah,
it's crazy. It's definitely top tier.
yeah.
It's definitely top tier. Definitely top tier, but I don't think it's so crazy.
No,
Like,
I can't
you
because
know what I
me,
mean?
I watched season 1. I thought season 1 was sick, but then after that, it kind of just slowed down.
Yo, 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 yo,
Yeah, sorry,
yo.
it just went, sir.
Yeah, nah. Season 1 was slow. That made me sleep. Like that made me sleep. I don't know how you could say season 1 was the sick one.
You
But
know what?
yeah, nah. Flipping.
It's one of them shows. I feel like it's all debatable because people say that it doesn't get into it until later in it, but because
Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah,
really
yeah.
interested in season 2, I jumped off. I think before it got interesting, basically.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. But to answer your question, uh, you
If you
know
want,
what?
you can even just do the generic thing and just say like, just listen to my project, innit? Like,
Wait, obviously, nah. I don't want to do the generic thing, man. I don't because they're gonna listen to that anyway, man. They're gonna listen to that anyway. But to be honest, I would just say like, and you're gonna find this crazy. No, actually, you won't even find it crazy. But I'll just say like, yo, one thing that I'll definitely say that like I said people should check out is the Bible. Check out the Bible, read the Word, because that's been feeding me, man.
I read it every morning, to be fair, so
Yeah, no,
definitely not crazy.
that's been feeding me. I don't want to come across like the preacher man, but like that's been feeding me like on my happy days and on my down days. So yeah, no, that's been feeding me.
No,
You get me?
I'll second that, innit? And I feel like
Yeah.
it's a thing where a lot of us are searching for something. And like 2020 was a mad year, so if there's anywhere where you're gonna find some words of encouragement, that's the place. I'll definitely
The
shout
Word,
that.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, I have no shame in saying that. Like, you know what I mean? That's what people should check out. That's what I'm telling people to check out right now. And if you're seeing this right now, yeah, I'm speaking to you. You feel me? I'm speaking to you. Yeah, you feel
You
me?
that's about to go to the club, you that's about to go to the bar.
Or that late night linky, you
Yeah,
get
I
me?
know, trust. You that's about to do the nightcap.
You
But yeah,
know.
anyway, fam, like it's been sick, proper enjoy the convo. Like,
Yeah, nah, I appreciate you having me, man. I appreciate you having me, man.
yeah, link ups definitely like
You've been supporting.
yeah,
So like,
no.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that, man, for real, man. I appreciate that for real.
Yeah, no, it's
Literally,
all
my guy.
good. And I think that Gopso was back in like 2017, I think.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while
That was
back.
a while ago. That was a while ago. That was a while ago. We were doing shows from then. Like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah,
But yeah,
no,
no,
man.
no. I'll leave you to it, and yeah, no, definitely we'll chat anyway, and
Nothing but growth,
let's
man.
get
But yeah,
something
no,
sorted.
definitely, man. 100%, 100%, man.